Ladies and gentlemen, very good evening to you all and Assalamu alaikum. I welcome you all to TV Apex Meet and Greet Dinner. I would like to introduce Dr. Suhail Chughtai first of all to start with, who's the founder of this project. Dr. Suhail Chughtai is an FRCS qualified orthopedic surgeon, and he formed a medical legal firm which is called a Medical Legal Professional, which has secured an accolade of Best Business of the Year award as well last year. Also, he is a Microsoft certified specialist as well, and by virtue of that, he's conducted 50 courses across the globe as well for teaching and training. He is also the director of Jinnah Forum, which gets together all the Pakistanis, and it has been the largest assembly of Pakistanis outside Pakistan last year. That was mentioned in an independent media group by an independent media group as well last year. That's also one thing. He's also the lead personnel head of London of APS Association, which is I'll read, it's a long name, Association of Pakistan Physicians and Surgeons. Actually, if some of you have been there and you know that, he's the head of that. Now we have opened this project, we've embarked on this project, which is TV Apex. It's the ambitious one, and you've seen it has been successfully able to make its presence known around the circles, community circles in London and outside London as well. I think I'm lost for words. I'll invite Dr. Suhail Chughtai. All over to you. Please welcome Dr. Suhail Chughtai tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's a wonderful gathering, I must say. I mean, everybody here has so much long list of credentials that I really can't introduce enough. The good thing is that you know each other, so I don't have to introduce you. So thank you very much for coming here. Coming from long distances in London on Sunday afternoon is not easy. So I really appreciate your sparing time and being able to come. Now, what is TV Apex? TV Apex is passion, is a project which has come out of passion. And the idea is to be able to deliver a service which can lower the boundaries between cultures. The cultures which have shared interests. For example, British culture, Arab culture, what's common between them? I think Arab people like British atmosphere, and British people love Arab food, and they love each other's music as well to some sections. So whenever British people are watching their notable event on TV Apex, they might spill over and watch other cultures. And vice versa, if Bangladeshi people are watching their community events, which we film, and they may trickle down, well, let's see what's happening there in Indian event, in Pakistani event. So that allows a segment of information to be delivered in a very audio-visual way. And it's not like giving a lecture, look, that culture does this culture does that. It's actually watching it. Because when we are at parties, we dress our culture, we talk our culture, we look like we belong to that nation. And that is what I'm trying to catch. So my team here, we've got Nabil you met, we've got Anika Malak sitting there, Jamal, Ijaz, Jama out there. They're all working towards it. And we are filming events, notable community events, which is basically giving an insight into that community and giving a window to other communities who are watching their events but also looking at them. So this is the essence of the project. Now, what we've done so far is this. So this is the home screen of that project. I designed this website. It's actually a very quick, snappy weekend work, but then I redesigned it. And now this is in its form. The showing now is where we cover the recent events. For example, our teams have gone into East London event. They will put the event there. They've gone into North London, sometimes Manchester events, other places. So we'll cover those areas, and showing now will actually show a video summary of that event. It's not a featured coverage. There are events which we have covered feature as well, long events, but that requires a lot of more workforce, as you can imagine. So we have covered event summaries plus feature events of selected events. So, and then you can click on any of them, and that will take you into further. For example, you click there. So it will take you into that event summary. And as you look at that, you still have other windows available to you. So this way you will see many other events. For example, a fundraiser for homeless people. Now some events have academic interest, some have social, some have entertainment value. So it varies from intellect to intellect, personality to personality. Like this event, for example, has interest in those people who want to do community work. They will see what's going on in other places. And if they go down to, let me just go down. So we have our own shows as well. So we not only cover events, we create shows as well. It's one of the entertainment shows we created just to keep people light, not just doing community events. So Atif Nawaz is a very well-known comedian in this country, and he does many shows, and that's his list of shows. So whatever is related to that will actually appear in the related column. So we go back to showing now, and our events, regular shows will come here. Now if you want to go back, the good thing is that if you miss an event, you can see it's a comedy show.
Ladies and gentlemen.
The way he said Assalamu alaikum. So if you miss an event, you can always go back into that category. So all the events, after staying for 2 weeks here, they are catalogued, archived into their particular category. So you can go back and you can share it again. And then you can see we have covered around 275 events in the last 6 months. And that is only a beginning. Thank you. So 275, I think I share this club with my team. And they have done a wonderful job. And they really, Nabil has postponed his marriage because of TV Apex. So you can imagine how intense this project is. But I'll get some reward, inshallah, for that. Okay, so these are the events. You can go back and look at the events there, which is happening. Any one of them you click, you will see that event coming up and, taking you through this. And the related, if that person has been featured before by us, he will or she will appear in the related part. So that's a little automatic programming. And then you can show music and showbiz. So it's not all that training and teaching, it's also light side as well. And you can see that we've covered, and we have actually the presence of this wonderful star, Pakistan's pop diva's mother, Mrs. Muniza Basir here. A big hand for Mrs. Muniza Basir for coming all the way. And then you can see various kind of events. And there is a long list. You can click on them. And the idea is basically to recap. If you miss something, you can always go back and look at this. And then you can share this. If you want to look at this event, for example, you can share this event by just copying that link and sending it to wherever you want to. Politics we cover, but I think now recently we have slightly modified ourselves. We were non-partisan to start with. We don't have any political motive. We don't have any ethnic motive. We do not have any other motive than just lowering the boundaries between cultures. That is the only thing this project has. And that is why it caught my attention. I have a person sitting here who actually gave me a lot of inspiration for that in the beginning, Mr. Nafeez Zakaria. So he has, when I helped form Jinnah Forum, he was the one who actually instigated this. There should be something else which can spread your message further. And then I've been honored by other very, very able people to join me, and I'm going to just share those names with you very shortly. So this is the project now. I can go on all night. It's my passion, so please excuse me. I'll have to come out of this. There's a lot more. You can see Christian Baker sitting here, and if you go to homepage, you will find, if you just type her name there in the search bar, you'll find MTV to Makkah being inaugurated very soon. Christian, and the author, is very much here, and a big clap for Christian Baker as well. She was stuck in traffic, and I thought she wouldn't make it, but thank you, Christian, for coming. I appreciate that. Now, where is this going to now? What is the future? Let me show you something today, clearly my intention that it's not a profit-making project. I don't want to make a business out of it. it's a community project. And if any community project needs dedicated motivation from people, a cause behind it, energy to serve the cause, and then support of people. It doesn't have to be monetary support. It can be just intellectual support, moral support, and then understanding why we're doing it. And this is what kind of support I'm looking for. People who just think about it and see what it can do for you. Like we have Durdana Ansari sitting here. She runs Ethnic Minority Foundation. And I think this project has covered almost all your events since we were born. And that would have raised the kind of image and spread the message further. So, and that would have made people, those people aware who actually were not aware of this before. So it's like a little a press thing, you know, like a hot press thing that, look, what you missed that, it's already there. The next thing we're doing is we are actually approaching organizations to make them affiliate organizations. That's one thing. So TV Apex will have affiliate organizations. We will share events between ourselves and we will increase our database. So while we send them information about our events, we will also project their events through us as well. And then we have our executive council. We are in the process of forming, and I have two members sitting here. I'm honored by their presence. We have Dr. Zaid Khan Saab sitting here, Councillor Afzal Akram Saab sitting here, and we are attracting more people towards it. And then we have Nafiz Zakri Saab. He's been persuaded. Raza Ali Abdi Saab has kindly been very, very encouraging of me. He has given me lots of ideas, and I really am indebted to his support very much. And we are involving more people into this project. We have ex-Lord Mayor of Chelsea here, sitting here. She has been very, very interested in the multicultural part of the project. And Prince Mohsen Ali Khan Saab here, Ayub Aulia Saab, Durdana Ansari, Dr. Shaukat Datu has been here. He's been giving me quite advice on various projects, and I'm very thankful for your encouraging remarks on this project. So where is this going now? The last part, we are heading to the formation of a community ambassadors for TVX project. We want to actually spread the message. We have covered the technical side. We have done the technical bit. It's like, imagine a person standing up. He stood up, he's visible. Now he can help more because he can walk. And he wants to walk with the help of people, so it becomes a crowd. And that is the idea of forming community ambassadors for TV Apex. So we will be inviting most of all of you people through some emails about the role. How can this help you project your work forward? How can this help us project our work forward? So it's a win-win situation for all of us. So it's not that we are asking for any funding or any donations, no. If someone does ask you that, then let me know. I think they say in our culture that there is no other branch of our company. I think you're all aware of that. Okay. So moving it forward, I want to invite, we have a core committee where I'm included, and I have Dr. Zaid Khan Saab. Raza Ali Abdi Saab is helping me very much in that. I want to invite Dr. Zaid Khan on the stage, but let me tell you, I mean, this is long CV. I'll spend 1 hour if I start describing the gentleman. Double PhD, how many people have been on this planet? In criminal law and nuclear physics. And a long geopolitical career, going to interstate cabinet ministry, home office. I can tell you what, this is really a long list, and the man here himself is a walking credentials book. I'm really honored, Dr. Zaid Khan Saab, you've come here, you have put your hand on my shoulder. I'm orthopedic surgeon only, mind you. And you have really helped me a lot, along with Raza Ali Abdi Saab here, you two have come earlier on with me, sat with me in that boardroom and said, well, let's carry on. Thank you very much. I invite you on the stage.